Hi guys, I'm Cakar, and we're bringing back the Raven Guard. Today we're bringing 2,000 points of sneaky beaky goodness. The Raven Guard's special traits are that outside of 12 inches they get cover, outside of 18 inches on terrain they get dense, and in the tactical doctrine they get +1 to hit and wound characters. First up we've got my Warlord. He's a captain in Phobos armor. He's taken the Relic Corvidari bolts, which gives him an extra 6 inches. He can shoot through walls. It changes the style to heavy 1. We've got a Lieutenant in Phobos armor. He's taken a relic as well, bringing the Ex-Tenebris for a couple of extra shots. And third up, we've got a Primaris Chaplain on bike. He's taken the Litany of Faith, the Canticle of Hate, Master of Sanctity upgrade, and he's taken the Hero of the Chapter to give him a Warlord trait, and he's taking Swift and Deadly to get an Aura of Advance in Charge. In troops, we've got 10 Infiltrators with the Comms Array. Second up, we've got an Intercessor squad. There's 5 of them, they've got a grenade launcher, and the Sergeant has a power sword. And another squad of Intercessors. These don't have the grenade launcher, but the Sergeant also has a power sword. For elites, we've got 6 Flamestorm Aggressors. They're fists, they're flames, they're gonna be quick in this list. We've got a second squad of Custom Aggressors. These were designed by a friend of mine. They've been sitting on a shelf for ages, and I'm really happy to be bringing them along. These guys are taking the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher and Boltstorm Gauntlets. And last up for elites, we've got the Invicta Tactical Warsuit, and it's bringing the Ascendium Cannon. For fast attack, we've got 3 Inceptors decked out with Assault Bolters. In heavy support, we've got an Eliminator squad full of snipers. We've got a second Eliminator squad full of snipers. And another unit that I've been wanting to bring for a while, we've got 3 Eradicators with Melter Rifles. And finally, to round out everything, we've got a Stormhawk Inceptor in the Flyer slot. It's got an Icarus Storm Cannon, the Skyhammer Missile Launcher, and 2 Assault Cannons.
G'day, I'm Dalton from Risky Rollers, and I'm so pleased to be here on the Legends and Lore channel. I'm running my Ynnari today, an army that I've really enjoyed painting and putting together. I can't wait to sit at the table. Thanks guys for having me. Can't wait to hit the table and see what we've got. Alright guys, today I am running the Ynnari. I'm running it on 2 patrols with 2,000 points exactly. Now the Ynnari craft world attribute is Strength from Death, which has 2 parts. The first part is that I always fight first on all my units across the army. Amazing. And the second part being that if a unit has taken any casualties, they get a permanent +1 to hit for all attacks for the rest of the game. In the HQ slot across both patrols, I'm running the Yncarne. Of course, it's my Warlord. I haven't given it any upgrades or anything like that. Knows all of the psychic powers from the Ynnari tree, as well as has the ability to teleport whenever a unit dies. My next HQ is a Farseer. I've given it the Weeping Stones and the Seer of the Shifting Vector upgrades, spending 2 CP on this character. That allows me to regenerate command points and also roll an additional Strands of Fate dice. It knows the Shield of an Aid power for a 4-up invuln, and the Ancestor's Grace power for +1 to wound. I've also then taken from the Dark Eldar side of the roster a Succubus with the Triptych Whip and Archite Glaive, and an Archon with a Dusk Blade and a Blast Pistol. For troops, I've taken 2 identical barebones units of 5 Rangers, and from the Dark Eldar side, 5 Cabalite Warriors with a Blast Pistol on the Sybarite, and 5 Witches with a Blast Pistol on the Hecatrix. For elites, I've taken a unit of 5 Wraithblades. They're just with the swords, not quite as good as the Axe and Shield, but they're really cool models, and a bunch of extra attacks often comes in handy when you're actually getting stuck into that combat, especially with Always Fights First. I've also taken a unit of 5 Wraith Guard. These guys have the Wraith Cannons with their Strength 10 D3 +3 damage on the entire unit, and they're just a really hard unit to shift, especially if I get that 4+ invul onto them. And then from the Dark Eldar side of the roster, 5 Barebones Incubi. Yes, they're a little bit more expensive for Ynnari, but they're still such an efficient damage profile. Running them around in a Raider can put out some really good hurt, especially on Space Marines. In fast attack, I've taken a Hornet. This is one of the Forge World attack craft. It's got 2 Hornet pulse lasers and is just a really fast objective grabber that can run about the field and cause a lot of havoc. For the Dark Eldar side, I've taken a unit of 5 Scourges. They're fully kitted out with Dark Lances and a Power Lance on the Sybarite. In heavy support, I've taken a unit of Warwalkers, which is just a single Warwalker with twin Bright Lances. And then for Dark Eldar, a Ravager. I've given it 3 Dark Lances and none of the extra special upgrades because all it wants to do is sit back and shoot away. Finally, in dedicated transport, I've got a Wave Serpent for the Aeldari. It's got twin Bright Lances and a Shuriken Cannon underslung. And then I've taken a Raider for the Dark Eldar. Can fit a bunch of guys in there that can run up and do a lot of hurt. And it's running a single Dark Lance for that extra little plink firepower across the board. And that sums up the list.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
The Saga of Crystar, a fantasy world of crystal warriors, demons, and wizards. Good wizards like Ogiodi, evil wizards like Zarda, and underworld demons like Moltar.
They've captured Ogiodi!
Each figure with a crystal prism that makes everything look like this.
Goodness and right, evil and might, the winner is out to you!
The Saga of Crystar collection, each figure sold separately by Remco.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Legends in Lore, Monday Night War. Today we've got Dalton from Risky Rollers. Thanks for coming along, man.
Thanks for having me on. It's great to be here. I love what you guys do on the channel. Love watching all your reports and things, and it's exciting to actually be here and play with you guys.
Yeah, nice to do a crossover episode.
Absolutely.
Before we get into it, we just wanted to thank everyone who comes onto the show. You guys commenting are absolutely fantastic. Our Patreons help the show happen. We're going to have some new tiers coming out for that soon, which we're kind of excited about. Also, thanks to GameMat.eu for these neoprene mats. Thanks to Gap Games, you can get 21% off by using our affiliate link in the description there if you're keen to get some new Games Workshop products. Also, please guys, check out the description to check out Risky Rollers. These guys do some rad stuff, more up and coming channels doing things. What is the story behind the name Risky Rollers?
We're called Risky Rollers, and we get mistaken for poker players quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And gamblers. So.
Do you feel you should split fire all the time to make more risky shots?
What else do you do with multiple guns?
Okay, that's a good point.
Obviously.
Today though, we're going to do something a little bit fun because narrative missions are great and they're funky and weird and I just really like playing them. So
40k's got such a depth of narrative and lore around it. It's
Yeah.
just it's so much fun to put it on the table and just not worry about competitive stuff, just play a cool story.
Since Dalton was bringing the Ynnari today and I really like Raven Guard, I thought, let's do something a little bit different. So the idea for this mission is that a cache of ancient soul stones has been uncovered on what used to be a maiden world, but is now also an abandoned imperial world. And so the Raven Guard found it and thought, hey, let's set a trap. And so they put the cache in the middle of this wrecked bit of city to sort of bait the Ynnari in. But to everyone's chagrin, the local subhuman acolytes decided these must be a gift from the gods, and so they've grabbed the soul stones and are now going to scatter. So the special thing for this mission is that scoring is based upon grabbing the acolytes. This mission's called Finders Keepers. So each acolyte is worth 10 points alive. They can die and are then worth 5 points. And if they happen to make it off the edge of the table, they're minus 5 points to both players. An acolyte dies if you choose to shoot or stab them, if you want to do that and be mean. Otherwise, if they're grabbed by a unit and for each failed save, you then roll a d6. For every one, the acolyte took the hit and they died as well. If you've got a dead acolyte, you can move normally, but one person can't shoot or fight because they happen to be carrying the body. If the acolyte's alive, your movement is restricted to 9 inches.
Makes sense.
Yep. Otherwise, for the rest of the points that we've got going on, we're going to be using the Tempest of War cards, just one each, to make things a bit quicker, simpler. And otherwise, we're going to just let you guys know what the terrain is, and then we're going to get into deployment. All right, so for this game, we've kind of made an open city section. Generally, we're going to make everything's light cover, either ruins or barricade, as you can see them. Only the really tall buildings are obscuring. The big bridge up the back here, we've made it so that if you're an infantry unit and you're on the ground floor touching the wooden base, you can spend your whole movement phase getting up to the top. So there is an objective up here, which will be interesting, and that's just there, so we've got a bunch of different plays. Otherwise, we've got an objective on top of the bridge, one over here leading to the port, one here with the important barricades.
We've got one over here in the center to a nice little defensible spot to try and control the open middle ground. Another point over here in this alleyway, because it's, again, a little defensible choke point. And then one over in this building as a good sort of fire base and staging ground to try and take the center area.
Yep. Basically, those are there because we're using the Tempest of War cards and we're going to have some objective somewhere to score some points.
Yep.
The other special rule that we thought we'd bring into this one is that as the attacker, the Ynnari, if they are holding one of these Screaming Ancient Soul Stones, get a 6-up Feel No Pain. The caveat on the other side is that I get to secretly deploy 3 units with markers across the table, and they're not revealed until the end of Dalton's first turn.
Been learning from some of those sneaky Gene Stealer Cult boys.
What? No, we came up with it first. Cough, cough. All right, so we're going to get into deployment, and we'll be back in a short moment. So this list is a lot of bodies on the ground. The slabs of aggressors are great. I've always loved aggressors. They really got me into the Primaris line. Having the 2 sets will be really, really interesting. Got a lot of mobility, the ability to do actions, some forward deployment, some great sniping. It's going to be interesting to see how this stuff leverages up against the Ynnari. Ynnari, on the other hand, have kind of got some counterpoints. Sure, they're Eldar and they're a little bit squishy, but if he's bringing Ynnari, that's going to be hard. They get +1 to hit when they've lost anyone in there, so I'm going to have to wipe squads out. And on top of that, they fight on death. So getting my aggressors into punching range like I normally do isn't actually that effective because he's going to be able to hit back. So it'll be really interesting to see how I can leverage my firepower to weaken the combat squads while he's going to be zipping around the board doing all sorts of good shenanigans.
So the list today was built as a, not really a really competitive list, but just something I can bring along to casual games and have a bit of spice and still be able to compete on a lot of the different secondaries that the Aeldari have access to. I've got quite a few characters, so I've got to watch out for the snipers the Raven Guard are bringing, but a lot of my damage profiles work really well into Space Marines. So I'm hoping to get those Dark Lancers onto the vehicles early on, get those Incubi and those Hornet Pulse Lasers into as many 2-wound Marine bodies as I can, all the while using my mobility and my battle focus moves just to get the most out of my movement, grab those Spirit Stones with all the little acolytes running about the board, and see how it all plays out.
We have deployed. So as you may have seen earlier, we had these sort of like offset chevron deployments, and I've placed my 3 sneaky markers on the table.
Boys.
See what comes out of that. Otherwise, as far as what's in transports, you've got the...
Right, so the Raider in this back corner over here has the Succubus, as well as the unit of 5 Witches and the unit of 5 Incubi in it. So they're just hanging out back there. And then the Wave Serpent over here has the 5 Wraith Blades with their swords. Otherwise, everything else is on the board except for the Yncarne, who has her special kind of showing up where something's died deployment, which can just be on the board wherever she needs to be.
Cool. As far as the things that I've put in the markers is both Aggressor Squads and the Invictor. Otherwise, I've spent a CP and we've put the Eradicators into Deep Strike.
Very nice.
So we'll see how that comes out. Otherwise, we've got a plane, the Chaplain and a squad, the Infiltrator to push forward into this building, and we've got a small squad over there with the Lieutenant, and then the Sniper Tower back here, which I thought would be kind of themic.
Very nice.
So otherwise, it's your turn first locked, because we're playing a narrative mission.
Yep.
Is there anything you need to do before the game?
So I've got a 2CP strat for Phantasm where I can redeploy some stuff, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm deployed compared to where you are. I don't think I need anything in reserve or somewhere different. So I'm happy enough to get stuck in from here.
Okay, so start of the round, since we are using the cards for secondary objectives, we thought we'd draw them both at the beginning of the round and read them both out now. So what did you get?
So I drew Bring It Down, essentially the model on your side that has the highest wounds characteristic. I will score this objective when I kill it.
It's the plane.
Cool. Gotta kill the plane in the back corner that I can't reach.
Otherwise, I got Battlefield Supremacy, so at the end of my turn, I've got to hold 3 objectives and more than Dalton for 5 points.
Interesting. So I've got to try and either stop you getting objectives or hold at least 3 of them.
But before we get into anything else, at the beginning of each turn, we've actually got to move all of the acolytes. So they will move in order of priority away from the closest enemy unit, towards the battlefield edge, and away from the loudest gun if there's been any shooting. In this particular case, it's kind of a mix, so they're going to have to go this way.
Yep.
I would say it's kind of an average. So they move 6, they're just going to...
Yep. So the one of the Asarani abilities is Strands of Fate. Now, rules is written in the book. It doesn't work for Ynnari, but that was FAQ'd, so it does work. I just can't use it on any Dark Eldar stuff. How it works is I roll 6 dice. Each side corresponds to a certain kind of roll during the game. I can then spend those dice to make that roll a 6 instead, or in place of rolling the dice. Now, normally I roll 6 and I keep 4. because I have the Farseer, I can re-roll 1, and because I have the Weeping Stones, I get to roll 7 dice and keep 4. Rolling 7 dice. Right, so 6s are saves, so I'll definitely keep that one. 5s are wounds, 3s are psychic, 1 is advance, and 4 is a hit, and then 2 is a charge. So I think I'm going to re-roll re-roll the advance because I don't need anything moving fast. Oop, I've lost that one up there. Still a 1, cool. So I won't keep that. I'll keep the save. I'll keep a hit, a wound, and then I'll keep a psychic just to be sure.
Nice.
Cool.
Just before the game begins, or well, before the first battle round begins, I'm just going to spend a stratagem here. It's 2 CP, which drops me down to 1. I'm going to do Stranglehold. Basically, this means for the entire first battle round, Dalton's turn, my turn, anytime he spends a stratagem on a 5+, it costs him an extra command point. If you can't spend it, or you don't do the stratagem, you still lose the extra command point.
That's
so
cool.
It costs me 2 to do. Don't know if that's worth it, but hey, it might jank out all the rest of your command points.
You're spending 2 CP?
Yes.
So I'm going to try and quick gain 1 back with Seer of the Shifting Vector.
Oh, lovely.
So on a 6, I get 1 CP. Nope. It's all right. I will try probably when you spend it, because it sounds like I'm not going to be spending many.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I've moved across the board. I've got the Ravager over here lining up shots on my Bring It Down target, as is the Warwalker, the Wave Serpent, and this Raider. So a lot of Darklands fire into that. Hopefully I can just pop it and bring it down. The Wraiths have advanced into the center. They're not in range of anything, so I've just made sure that they have good lines of fire in future turns. These Rangers have jumped across, picked up one of the Acolytes, and then I've just sort of, maneuvered a few bits and pieces. Scourges stayed still so they can shoot, eyeing up these snipers up here, going to trade some Darklands fire. The Hornets jumped all the way across the board to line up some guys on this side. And otherwise, that's about it. Got a bit of Psychic to do, and then a nice bit of Shoosting. So the only power will be the Farseer casting, it's called Shield of Ynnari, and I just looked at it, warp charge of 6. I'm going to spend my Strands of Fate dice on it.
To auto 6
and then do that, which is fine.
Cool.
So on a 7, the unit of Wraith Blades, Wraith Guard here now have a 4+ invulnerable save.
Lovely.
So the Hornet Pulse Lasers are going to go into these intercessors.
Cool.
So they're heavy 2, and it's got 2 of them.
Yep. They're not in a terrain feature, so there's not -1 to hit them.
Very nice. So I'm hitting on 3s. They're strength 7, so we're wounding on 3s as well. 3s. All right, 2 hits, and then 3s again for 1 wound.
1 wound.
These are -2, which you make -1.
-1, and then because they've got light cover, it's 0, so they're saving on 3s.
Cool.
Which they make.
Very nice. 5 Ranger long rifles. They're going to shoot the lieutenant back there, hitting on 3s, but now he's got -1.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. All right, 2 hits. And then they will be wounding you on 4s because they're strength 4. But 6s are mortal wounds in addition.
Yep.
All right, so a 6.
1 mortal wound. Cool. So 2 up save, which he makes. So he's taken a wound.
All right, so in a similar vein, these Rangers in the middle here, the 2 that can see are going to shoot at this lieutenant again. These 2 here are going to shoot at the...
I don't think they can see the captain, but they can shoot the snipers.
Yep, this close unit of Eliminators. And then this one here is busy wrangling an Acolyte.
Yep.
So he's just going to be, being threatening. He's waving his pistol around, going like,
Got him by the top knot.
Exactly, yeah. So I'll start with the 2 going into the Eliminators. So hitting on 3s, but -1 because you're in cover.
Correct.
So 4s. Nothing at all. And then I'll roll the 2 into the Phobos Lieutenant.
Two
both
hits. Lovely.
And then wounding on 4s again. But looking for 6s. Just the one wound with your 2-up save.
2-up save. He's
Cool.
good.
He loves it. All right.
What's this? The Raven Guard getting sniped? That's our shtick.
So, given that we've just targeted those eliminators, I'm going to carry on with 4 Dark Lances from the Scourges up into them as well.
Sure.
So they'll be hitting on 3s, but -1s, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
With
3 hits. Lovely.
Oof, very nice.
Wounding on 2s.
Yep, with the Strength 8. 3 wounds. Now these are -4.
So saving on 4s.
4s, very nice.
Cool. So I'm going to do these one at a time.
Yep. Each one is D3 plus 3 damage, so
Yep.
each failure is a dead eliminator.
The dead eliminator. Save
Ooh,
them
very
both.
nice. There's
There's
3
my
of them.
box cars out there. Oh, it's 3?
Yep.
Isn't that 2?
They're wounding on 2s.
Oh, they're winning on 2s. Yep, no worries.
Hey,
Yeah,
there we
3
go.
6s.
Very
Oh no,
nice.
that's early.
All right. So, moving on here, the Warwalker is going to put its 2 Bright Lances into the Stormhawk Interceptor. Hitting on
-1 to hit because it's flying.
Exactly. So hitting on 4s, 1 hit, and then wounding you on 3s.
It's toughness 7.
So still 3s with strength
Still
8.
3s? Oh, strength 8, yep.
Yep.
Lovely. So it's saving on 5s.
Very nice.
Just the one?
Just the one.
What's the damage on this?
D3 plus 3.
I'll spend my command point.
Cool. I'll try and get one back on a 6.
Yep. Sorry.
Nope.
Makes
Hey,
a
there you
save.
go. There it is.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I will move on to the Ravager back there, doing 3 of them into it.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s becomes 4s.
Yep.
Nothing. Raider with a single Dark Lance into it, which also misses. And then the Wave Serpent over here with 2 Bright Lances into it, and I'll put the Shuriken Cannon probably into those eliminators as well, assuming they're still in range. Hitting on 3s becomes 4s. Nope, nothing at all.
Cool. Great.
and
Lovely. Good start for me.
All right, I believe that sums up everything for shooting. There's no combats going on. So that makes it over to your turn at 1.
Yeah, so before that, I've got to reveal some pips.
Ooh, yes.
for
Sneaky,
some-
sneaky boys have been sneaking all over the table.
Alright, so at the end of Dalton's turn, we have some stuff come out of the shadows. So I've had the shooty aggressors arrive under the bridge. Dalton didn't push up as much and they've got some range. The flamer aggressors is the largest squad. I might be able to get my punch on somewhere useful. And simply because the Dreadnought could have gone where they are, but they're able to actually move through other units. The Dreadnoughts come over behind the building, hopefully to go around the corner and get the smack on with a boat. Otherwise, start of the Raven Guards, I get a command point, you get a command point.
Do the Acolytes start running around?
They do. So one of them is captured.
Yes.
Otherwise, the closest enemy unit is you and me, and it's a per acolyte thing.
Yep.
So they're going to move 6 inches
Yep.
away. So I'm going to do it from the furthest ones first.
Yep.
So they're going to go. Okay, so let's get some movement going. So basically I've pushed up with my chaplain who's got advance and charge to be able to give the aggressors, if they advance, the ability to charge.
Very nice. Big and scary blob of Gravis boys.
Yeah, I'm a bit more out in the open than I'd like, but it's kind of like I'm going to have to push a little bit now to be able to push more next turn. The Dreadnought's in a good position to be able to charge the boat, as long as the Acolytes don't get too much in the way. The plane, since it's a plane, can still shoot a lot of the things I want to, and we've just kind of pushed out with a bunch of my guns. So just try and wear down a couple of your squads. Specifically, I'd love to take out some more of your, despite the 4-up invulnerable save, your Wraith
Guard.
Wraith Guard.
Yes. They are a tanky unit, and they're definitely a bit of a threat up in the midboard there.
Yeah. I don't have any Psychic, so we're just going to switch over to the Shoot Sting phase. My Lieutenant,
Yep.
with the X-Tenebris, is going to shoot your Farseer. So hitting you on 2s,
Yep, cool.
will hit.
3 hits, very nice.
Strength 4, Toughness
Toughness 3.
3. So I'm winning you on 3s.
Yep.
2 fails.
All right, -2, all right.
For 2
so it'll
damage.
be a 5+. Nope.
2 damage. One of the Eliminator squads, who are also going to shoot your Farseer. Snipers are hitting you on 2s and re-rolling 1s.
Yep, same Farseer.
Easy Eliminators, yep, same Farseer.
Yep.
All hit.
Cool.
Strength is 5, so I'm still winning you on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
No re-rolling 1s though. Oh,
Oof, all right.
that's a rough set. Okay, I'd love to keep this sniper train going, so we're going to get the other Eliminator
bit.
squad to
Cool.
still shoot him. All hit.
Yep.
See how we go.
Okay,
Okay, 2
2
go through, no mortal wounds.
Yep.
-3, but you've got an invuln save.
4 up invuln save on the
Yep.
Farseer. Which I failed both of.
2 damage apiece, so just
Ooh.
dead.
This might be where I spend a CP to reroll 1.
Yep.
Now, does this cost
However,
me 5+?
it will
does.
cost you 2 CP to do.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So on a 6, I get a CP back.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
But then on a
Cheeky
4+,
Macca.
he
Yep.
survives on 1 wound. No!
Oh!
Oof, that's pretty big.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the infiltrators to shoot your wraiths, simply because 6s to hit auto wound, and it means
yes.
their weak guns might have a little bit of chance. Even though I'm not getting rapid fire, it's still 10 shots.
Makes sense.
Now, they've got the comms array, so they're getting reroll 1 hit and wound for the
Very
lieutenant
nice.
and the captain. So,
Cool.
looking for 6s. I got 2 so far.
Very nice. Rerolling
And
1s
3
for the
1s to
captain.
reroll. Oh,
Ooh, very
4
nice.
6s and 1 miss. Otherwise, I'm wounding you on 5s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Goodness,
Ooh,
that
very
went well.
nice. Cool.
All right, for 8.
8 of them.
8 saves.
So they're 3
no
up
AP.
saves.
Yeah.
So 3 up saves. Now they are 3 wounds apiece, but you're assuming you're 1 damage each. Yeah?
Just 1 damage, so it doesn't matter.
Cool. Right. So 1's dead. And 1's taken a wound. And all right, cool.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do litanies.
Oh, please do.
So
Go
let's
ahead.
do litanies. So, re-rolling hits,
Yep.
goes off.
Lovely.
And he's going to do +1 to wound the closest.
Cool. Which will be the Rangers in this case.
Yeah.
Cool.
The plane is going to put all of the assault cannon shots into the Rangers.
Yep.
The Icarus cannon and the missiles are going to go into the
Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent. So the Icarus cannon, you're not an aircraft, so I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yep. I do have fly if that helps. But
No, it's only aircraft now. It used to be
Oh.
fly.
interesting.
Although it's strength 7, so I'm winning you on 4s anyway.
4s anyway. Yep. This is
2 go through. AP1 becomes AP2 because of the heavy doctrine.
cool. AP 2. So a 3 up, 4 up, 5 up save either way. Fail them both.
2 damage piece. And then the missiles.
Yep.
So 3's to hit,
Very nice.
2 hits, strength 8, but I can only win you on 4s.
Cool.
Anyway, so 1 goes through, -2 becomes -3.
So 5 up invuln.
Yep,
Nope. Damage.
D6.
Oof.
1.
We're at.
I'm gonna
CP that.
Oh, here it is. On a
Cheeky
6, I get
Macca.
CP.
Yeah. 1.
Still a 1.
And you get a command point.
I get a CP back. And this is into the Rangers.
So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yep.
That's not bad. And strength is 6, so I'm winning on 2s.
Absolutely.
Right, dropped 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -2. Ynnari.
Yep.
Get a 6 up, feel no pain. If they are holding a spirit stone.
Yep. So the 7 dice to see if it gets hit happens first anyway because the 7 failed saves.
Yes.
So he dies,
Yep.
and then the feel no pains for the others. One of them's left, so he's now lugging an acolyte corpse around a battlefield, suddenly very lonely.
Okay, so I'm going to get the Dreadnought to go next.
Yep.
I'm going to put the Flamer into your Wave Serpent,
Yep.
the Grenades, and the Chest Cannons into that Ranger.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to put the Heavy Bolter into your Wraiths.
Gotcha.
So we'll do the Heavy Bolt first.
What I think I might do here is spend a CP on lightning fast reactions on the Wraiths. So
they get that too.
Yeah, because they're
cool.
Astronomy
-1 to
units.
hit.
So -1 to hit. Now, does that cost 2 if you roll a 5+?
Good point.
No.
No.
Go down to
-1
2.
to hit you. I'm hitting you on 4s with the Heavy Bolter.
Yep.
2 hits.
Yep.
Strength is 5, so I'm wounding you on 4s.
5s.
5s.
Because
toughness?
it's toughness 6.
On those. Oh,
Yeah,
rad.
The Wraith's toughness 6.
Okay. 1 goes through. AP 2.
2, so 4 up involved. Nope.
2 damage.
So 1
Becomes
damage.
1 damage. Let's try and kill off that Ranger.
Yep.
Hitting you on 3s. Nice.
Very nice.
Strength 4. Wounding you on
3s to
3s.
wound. Very cool.
AP 1 times 6 dice.
All right, so 6 up armor saves, which I make 1 of.
Yep.
Perfectly average. And then
Do you feel no pain those?
feel no pains? I'm just gonna roll 5 6s. No. He definitely does. And
Okay.
the acolyte's body is left lying on the battlefield.
Yep. And then the Flamer into your Wave Serpent. So
Yep.
2d6 hits. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Very nice.
Okay. Strength 5. But I'm
So
wounding you on
5
5s.
to wound. Nothing.
Nothing.
Ouch.
That's okay. It's not too bad. Bolters from the Chaplain to
Yep.
try and take off that extra wound there on the Wraith.
Makes sense.
So hit you on 3s.
4s.
4s, sorry.
Yep.
And wound you on 5s. No. That's
quite.
okay.
Cool.
So we get the intercessors on Dalton's side of the table to shoot the Hornet. One of them isn't in rapid fire range.
Yep.
So it's going to be 9 shots.
Now they're all inbuilt -1 to hit against the Hornet. The Hornet's just
Oh, always
fast.
-1. Cool.
Yep.
So hitting you on 4s.
Cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
So wounding you on 5s, rerolling 1s.
We double check that one. -1, so 4 up save. I make 1 fail 1.
1 damage.
Alrighty, the Hornet goes down to 7 wounds remaining.
Next up, we're going to have the Inceptors
Yep.
shoot the Wraiths and what's that squad?
The Cabalites.
The Cabalites. So one of them can't see the Wraiths, so
Yep.
one's going to shoot the Cabalites, the other 2 are going to shoot the Wraiths.
Sounds good.
So we'll shoot the Cabalites first,
Yep.
hitting you on 3s,
Yep. Oof, that is not great at all.
2 hits, strength 5, wounding you on
3s.
3s, 2 wounds, AP 1.
AP 1, so 4 up, 5 ups. I make neither of them, 2 of them die.
Into your Wraiths.
Yep.
Alright, hitting on 3s, no
4s.
rerolls. Sorry, 4s, no rerolls.
Yep.
And
Paying off there.
they're toughness 6 or toughness 5?
Toughness 6.
6, so wounding on 5s. 1 goes through at AP 1.
AP 1, so 4s. Yep.
Lovely. Okay, so that's mostly shooting except for the aggressors.
Yep.
I'm going to get 2 aggressors to shoot the Knights and 2 aggressors to shoot the Cabalites. I'm going to do the grenade shots first with them because the grenades get an AP because I'm in the Heavy Doctrine.
Very nice.
So, 2d6 grenades into the Knights.
Yep. The guard.
Knight Guard, sorry, Wraiths,
Guard.
not Knights.
Knights are a lot bigger.
Yeah. Hitting you on 4s.
Yep. Very
Oh,
nice.
all of them.
Very cool.
Wounding you on 5s. 1 at AP 1.
So 4s. No.
There we go.
What the damage it doesn't really
1.
matter in this one. Yep. He cops it, down he goes.
And then the gunshots. So
Yep.
hitting on 4s. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all. And the strength 4.
Yep, so wounding on 5s.
Very nice.
1, 2, 3 at AP 0.
So 3 ups. I make 2, and one of them has 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, and then the grenades into the Cabalites. 4, 5. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Cool. Wounding on 3s. 3 at AP 1.
P1, so 5s. 2. One of them sticks around.
And then the rest of the horde of bullets.
Here they come.
Good thing these don't double shoot anymore, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
3s. Oh, that's
Oh,
not
that's
good.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I take out the last 2?
3s.
Oof. Only 3 at AP 0.
AP 0, so 4s. Loves it.
Yay, Dalton.
There it is.
Okay, so the aggressors are going to shoot into the Wraith Guard. Because of the Chaplain's Litany, they've got +1 to wound, which might come in handy. There's a lot of hits here, so we just got to roll them and come back to it. So the amount of hits are... So when you're on 5s, become 4s.
Sounds good. Oop, I've dropped one there. Cheers.
Saving on 3s.
3s.
So
1's dead.
2's dead.
And 3's dead. Nothing I can do with that. Very nice.
That went, wow, I did not expect to kill that squad. Now we've got a sniper shot. I'm going to put it into that one last Cavalite.
Yep.
So this is from my captain.
Here it comes.
Hits on a 2.
Yep.
Don't miss, buddy. It'd be very, wounds on a 3.
Yep. The final Cavalite dies. But as it is removed, it is reborn by the Aeldari God of Death into the Yncarne, the avatar of Ynnari.
Okay. Well, charges. So, okay, we're going to go with the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
So, 5 attacks.
The Raider has 7 wounds remaining on that one.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. So
2 misses. He's strength 14, so winning on 2s.
strength 14. Ooh,
It's
very nice.
7 times 2, but
Yep.
only 1 punch went through.
Cool.
So -3.
-3, so I wouldn't get a save, and then
Flat
I
3
only get
damage.
my invulnerable against ranged. So I'm
So
down
flat 3
to
damage.
4 wounds
4.
remaining.
Yep.
Cool. I'll then choose the Rangers to fight next. Not
Go
that
for
they're
it.
going to do a whole lot. 5 attacks, hitting on 4s.
You can attack the Lieutenant. Not with all of them,
Yes.
but like 2 or 3 of them could.
Right. Well, I'm going to put I'm going to put 3 of them into the Lieutenant because obviously why not?
You're targeting him.
Yeah. So they're going to be hitting on 3s with 2 hits. They are strength 3, so 5s to wound. Get him. Nope.
Nope.
And then the 2 into the regular dudes, 3s. Yep. And then 5s. Yep. No AP, of course.
I take a wound. So I'm going to pile in. That's everything. You get to attack back with your boat.
It has D3 plus 3 attacks. So 4s and 3s. All right.
3
Perfect
hits.
average there.
Lovely.
And then 3s. All right, 1 wound, and this is just -1 damage. Yep, loves it. Cool. A good
Yeah,
point.
so that could have gone interestingly. There's all these acolytes here, though. I
Yes.
need to get them. I've got 1 corpse.
So you also score your secondary there as well.
Yeah, I do actually get the battlefield
You're
supremacy.
holding
Woo!
3 objectives, which is more than me.
All right, so the secondaries
5 points.
5 points for me for getting battlefield supremacy. So
Very nice.
yours was bring it down,
which
you
carries
went
on until I can achieve it.
Yeah, if you want to, or you can draw a new one.
Well, I'm confident that I have enough Dark Lancers to do it. Just need to roll more than last time.
Battle round 2.
I drew a tempting target. So the way we're playing it is that I get to draw one because one is held over, and then choose which one I keep. I drew a tempting target, which allows you to pick an objective in no man's land, and then I score points if I control it.
Yeah.
However, I looked at the 2 objectives, which are these 2 out here in the middle, and I decided that you're obviously going to pick this one in the center.
Yeah.
I don't really want to have to commit troops to the center.
No.
I'd rather just keep trying to plink that bird down. So I'm going to discard this one and bring it down that I had before, and keep targeting your Stormhawk Interceptor.
Sure. I got grind them down, which is we keep a tally of however many are killed. And then if mine's higher than Dalton's is, I've killed more units, then I get points.
So I will roll my Strands of Fate.
Get a CP.
Now, I no longer have the Farseer with the Weeping Stones on the board, so I don't get my 7th dice, and I also don't get any rerolls, so it's just whatever comes up. Interesting. So I'm definitely keeping the save.
Yep.
I don't think I need the advances, so I'm probably going to get rid of those. Keeping 2 wounds and a Psychic test.
I currently hold an acolyte, and that's it.
Your Dreadnought could hold one if you wanted.
Technically, the Dreadnought has captured one, but it would be like if I want to stay in combat.
Yes, you need to let him be.
Yeah, I would need to let him go.
So I believe they move though.
They do. So it's away from the closest enemy.
Ooh.
which means they're going to turn around from the Dreadnought and run
That way.
that way. This one, again, is the Dreadnought, so he's going to run into the Chaplain. This one is...
He's going to run back towards
They are having such a bad day. This one would be the aggressors, so he's just going to stumble on through the terrain over here.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. They're running towards me. At this stage in the game, I don't want to have to babysit these guys.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so this movement phase has been all about picking my targets for future phases. I've had the Archon is going for a big charge over here with the Hornet in the same corner of this obscuring building to support and throw fire down. The Wave Serpent's pushed right into the middle. Hasn't disembarked its Wraith Blades yet, because I think if this turn goes well and I kill a couple of key units, it'll actually sit there and take a lot of firepower next turn. The Yncarne has zipped its 10 inches over here. It's got a 3-inch charge to the Incurses. It can throw out a bunch of firepower here and just be a blender. The War Walker has just shuffled around here. Again, it's out in the open now, but if I kill the stuff I need to kill, it's actually pretty safe, I think.
Yep.
The Scourges have just jumped across here. Because with a lot of the Raven Guard stuff I'm -1 to hit anyway, I'm not too worried about having the -1 for moving. Plus, now they're on the objective and in cover.
Yep.
The Raider stayed in combat, but did disembark everything. The Succubus is coming out for a big punch on with the Chaplain, because what's more 40k and epic than a crazy character beat down the middle of the board? It's great. And then hidden away in this building, which is great for a camera and
it's
visibility
purposes,
is both the Incubi and the Witches. They're both strung out sort of in lines next to each other, so they can both charge with a 2 or 3 into the Incurses. Right, so the Yncarne is my only Psyker left on the board. But she's a mighty one. She knows all 6 psychic powers plus smite from the death discipline. She's going to start by casting, Unbind Souls, which is a warp charge of 6.
No, my soul.
You don't need a soul, it's fine. If it goes off, you choose an enemy unit within 18 inches, which these Incurses are over here. And Incurses are Infiltrators?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators. And then I get +1 to wound against them for any attacks made by Ynnari units going into them in melee. I don't.
You're good. All right.
So those infiltrators, I'll have +1 to wound against with everything going into them.
Now I'm more worried about them surviving.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast. So Storm of Whispers is a warp charge of 6. Then every enemy unit within 9 inches, I roll 3 dice, and every 4+ is a mortal wound.
Okay.
So again, on a 6. Yep.
Scepters.
Yep. Take at least 1. Yep.
Take
one
one.
mortal wound.
The aggressors.
2.
One's down to 1.
Cool. Now, while we're there, we may as well move straight into shooting, because that's
And
it.
do its aura thing.
Do its swirly swirlies now. So targeting the Inceptors with D6 auto hits.
6. Lovely.
All right.
Strength.
It is Strength 7 -2, 1 damage.
So 3s.
So Strength 7 to wounding on 3s. All right, 5 wounds, and it is -1 and 2 damage.
-1 or -2?
Sorry, -2, 1 damage.
-2
All the way
becomes -1.
Yep.
And they're on cover. So 3s.
Yep. Kills the single
one.
one. So I probably shouldn't shoot it. Make my
No,
charge
this
longer,
is more fun.
But it's so cool.
This is more fun. This
way
is
much
a
more
game
fun.
where we're just doing stuff for fun instead of
Absolutely.
being all competitive. So
And then it's going to target the aggressors as well.
Yep.
For 4. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. And again, you'll be saving on your 3s. Oh, oof. All right. So he kills one and does another wound to the next one. The Hornet will shoot everything into your lieutenant is the nearest model, hitting on 3s because there's no negatives there.
Yep. No, not
Threes.
that range.
All right, 3 hits.
Strength.
It is Strength 7, so 3s. 3 wounds.
So
And
3s. 2 damage.
2 damage.
He's got 2 wounds left. I'll leave him.
The Archon now will just throw a single blast pistol into the single guy he can see here. Single blast pistol, hitting on a 2.
Hooray.
Hits, wounds on a 2.
Yep.
It's basically a little melted.
Oh.
So it fails to wound. It's alright. I think the Ravager needs to shoot that bird.
Yep, -1.
-1, so 4s. 1 hit. Good stuff. Wounding on 3s. Yep, that's a wound.
AP?
-4.
Becomes -3, becomes -2.
Cool.
So I'm saving on 5.
Lovely. Nope.
It's D3 plus 3, yeah?
It is indeed D3 plus 3.
Is this worth spending my CP on again?
You're
No,
1 CP.
I don't think it is actually. So just take the D3.
Right, so D3 plus 3. For 1, so
4
4
damage.
damage. I'm going to put the Warwalker into you as well. So hitting you on 3s becomes 4s.
Yep. 1, 2.
Alright, cool.
Lovely. Wounding on 3s.
3s again. I've got 2 auto wounds.
If you want to do
But
it.
I don't have a lot of other things from Yncarne that I can actually spend that on. So I'm going to spend an auto wound on one
Just
of these. Yep, so auto wounds on a 6.
Yep.
And then the other one doesn't wound. Cool.
Okay, so again, 5 up. Nope.
Is that a CP?
I think I'll save my CP for other things. Like, I've got a lot of shots out of this, which is nice, but yeah, I'm gonna save it. No, go for it. Cool. Go for it.
Alright, so
That's 9.
It's 6 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So 3
Down to
plus D3.
1.
Yep. Well, those witches have all got pistols and stuff.
Yes,
So
great.
they're going to just like sling them in there. There's a blast pistol on the Hecatrix, which is the melter one.
Yep.
So I'll start with that, hitting on a 4. Nope. And then the other 4 of them have splinter pistols. With 2 of them hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s.
Yep.
I can't auto wound any of these. So 1's wounded already. All right. With,
AP?
It'll be AP 1, but you'll ignore that anyway.
Yeah, he's
You good?
still
Cool.
there.
All right. So I'm going to put the shuriken cannon into the bird,
Yep.
which has more chances to hit, and the 2 bright lances into the aggressors.
Okay.
So that's the way to do it there. So the shuriken cannon hitting
Yep.
on 4s with 1 hit.
1 hit. With your
Which I
auto
auto
wounding.
wound.
Yep. AP 3, 2, 1. So saving on a 4. Oh, it
There
fails
it goes.
Is it worth it?
That's the 2 damage. That'll do it. I do have the scourges to go into it, but I also don't want to put more dark lances into it.
I don't think it's worth it. I think the
Fallback, shoot, and charge.
the ability to do other stuff, does it explode?
Oh yes, it does.
Actually, that's
That's
better
good.
for me.
I've got units in there.
Okay, cool. You have successfully taken down Dust Plane.
And scored 5 points.
Yep.
For bring it down. Let's finish shooting the one thing.
Yep.
So these will be hitting you on 3s. Both hit.
Lovely.
Wounding you on 2s.
No,
3s,
no,
because you're
3s.
T5 on Gravis.
Oh.
Love it. Cool.
Hooray!
And then we've got the Scourges, which will just put all of them into the aggressors there, I think. They'll be hitting you on 4s, as discussed earlier. Which 3 of them do.
Nice.
Cool. And
Wounding on
wounding you
3s.
All 3 of them do.
Okay.
These
So
are minus
AP 4,
Becomes
3,
3.
2.
Love it.
So 5s.
Cool.
Failed, so
So
kills
kills the
one on
wounded
one
guy.
wound.
Kills another guy.
Which, that kills 2 of them. I'll see how I go on this last save.
Yep.
See whether I use that CP or not.
He's fine.
Makes it.
Cool.
Alright, so I lose 2 of them.
Yep. And then the Raider with its single Dark Lance into your Invicta Warsuit. Hits.
Yep. Wounds on 3.
Yep. Which it does. Minus 4.
Becomes minus 3, so it's saving on 6s.
Nope. D3 plus 3 damage.
Yep.
All right, so
4.
4 damage. All right, so we've got a few charges. So I think I'll probably just start across where you are there with the Incubi.
Yep, cool. So 2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Okay, 2s to wound. Alrighty.
Minus 3 becomes minus 2, so I'm saving on 5s.
Yep. And each of these is 2 or 3 damage,
Yep.
so it'll kill a Marine.
So I saved with 3 of them.
That's
so
7
4,
dead
5,
Marines.
6, 7.
So the Witches have 3 attacks base and 4 attacks on the champion. They get an additional 1 from Adrenalite and an additional 1 from their little stabby knives. They normally hit on 3s and they'll be wounding you on 5s.
Yep.
But they get +1 to hit because they've lost models thanks to the Ynnari strength from death.
Yes.
So they're hitting you on 2s and then they're wounding you on 5s with a +1 thanks to the psychic power on them.
To put them on 4s.
Put them on 4s.
Okay, so 2s and 4s.
2s and 4s. Okay.
3 misses.
4 misses.
4 misses.
And then 4s to wound.
Oh!
That's not good at all.
Gross.
Nothing at all. Ouch. That's all right. 3 Marines I'm not super worried about.
Okay.
So let's jump over to the Succubus punching on with your Chaplain. Hit on 2s, winning on 4s. Oof.
2 misses.
2 misses. Cool. And then
on
4s
4s.
to wound. That's not bad.
3.
And these are all AP -4 because of Blade Artists.
Because -3, but he's got a 4 up involved anyway.
Very nice.
Makes fails.
So you take 1 damage.
1 damage.
I'll go with the Archon next. Over here into these Marines. 2s. Love it. Yeah, if I can do that with the 5s. Yeah, all right.
3 of them. Nice.
These are -2, 2 damage.
Becomes -1.
Yep, so 4s.
So 4s.
All right,
1
cool.
dies.
So the 1 wounded one over here will just pop it.
The Yncarne.
The Yncarne. So I'm just going to split them, put 3 into your Inceptors and 3 of them into
The aggressors.
the aggressors. Although, it's tempting to get greedy.
And
Because
do
it's 2s and 2s.
4 and, yeah.
I can go 4 and 2
If
and
you want
just
to.
wipe them both. And I think
Are you gonna risky roll it?
2 into the Inceptors.
Yes.
Oh no.
Not
It's
dead.
got to be a CP reroll because I've said it now. Yo, there we go.
Nice.
Winning on
Winning on
2s. Oh boy.
Saving on 6s.
Saving on 6s. Don't do it. Don't even think about it.
No.
There we go. D3 +3 damage each kills both Inceptors. The 4.
Into the aggressors.
2s and 2s, no rerolls. But that's alright, I'm just not going to roll any 1s. Alright, good start.
Good start.
Good start. Give me 4 1s
This will
now,
suck
isn't it?
for me.
Come on. Alright, 6s.
He's nervous.
No.
Yeah.
1 sticks around.
1
Okay.
sticks around.
Alright. Now normally you'd get to choose the first unit to fight.
Yep.
But because my Raider also has always fights first, thanks to strength from death,
You're in the first.
it's going to fight you first.
Yep.
So again, it's got its D3
6.
+3 attacks because it's heavily wounded. 4 attacks. It's going to be hitting you on 4s because I'm not bracketed. As in,
Oh,
as
yeah,
in
you're on
it-
4. Yep, yep,
As
yep.
in the weapon skill doesn't bracket. All right, I'm just
3.
going to casually hit you 3 times.
Yep. Winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s with strength 7 with blade veins. All right,
Oh, okay,
but that's -2 instead of -1.
Yep. Which becomes -1.
Yep.
Yep.
So 4s.
Fours.
Yep. Loves it. Cool.
Okay.
So
So
that's it for combat.
well, that was unfortunate. I thought that might happen, but you know what? You took your risk, and it actually.
I took the risk, and I'm happy that paid off.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start with the aggressor.
Yep.
Because if I kill something else, you could pull out of combat.
Absolutely. So the really cool thing with the Yncarne is that even she deep strike like onto the board next to something that dies, but she can keep doing it throughout the game in an ongoing basis. There's no limit to how many times in a turn you do it. You just cannot charge or heroically intervene after doing it in the same turn.
Yep.
So if you started somewhere else and killed something else, she can just leave.
5
Yep.
attacks.
5 attacks.
So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
2.
All right.
Wounding you on 3s. None of them. Okay.
All right. Cool.
I'll go the chaplain.
Chaplain. Interesting.
2s.
Yep.
Re-rolling.
Very nice. Not that you need it. Straight on.
It's +2, so 6.
2s.
So 2.
Toughness 3.
-1 for 2 damage apiece.
4 up invulnerable regardless.
Okay, so 5.
5 of them. I need to make 4 of these or she's just dead. Nope, she's very dead.
Okay, so I'm going to get the infiltrators to attack your witches.
I'm going to spend a
You're
CP.
gonna spend a CP here?
with -1 to hit.
Cool. So, 4s. That didn't go so great.
Definitely paid off.
Yeah. So 5 went through
Yep.
on 3s.
Cool. All right. So
4 go through, 80-0.
So 4 up invulns.
Oh,
They're fine.
lovely.
They love it.
And then we got the Dreadnought.
Yep.
So 4 attacks. Still his top bracket, so
Yep.
3s.
Very nice.
2 miss.
Cool.
Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Both go through.
Yep.
-3.
-3, so I don't get a save against those.
Flat 3 damage, so it does the 6. Do you blow up?
On a 6! No.
No.
Not quite.
Intercessors.
Yep, there's 4 of
They're
them.
gonna shunt against the wall.
Yep, hit the Archon.
I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yep.
The pink ones are a power sword.
Cool.
So 3s. I'm wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
There you go. Nice. Very nice.
Cool. So 3 at AP 0.
Yep.
2 at AP 3.
So I'm going to start with the 2 at AP3, taking them on the Shadow Field, 2 up invul.
Oh yeah, if you as soon,
Until it fails.
Yeah, until you fail it.
So the first one, loves it. Second one, loves it. And then those 3, loves it, loves it, loves it.
Nice. How do you think that went?
The
The Yncarne went really well.
The Yncarne went really well. The Incubi and the Witches did really well. The Succubus bounced. I should have seen that coming. I'm so used to running it in Drakari when Succubus will just eat anything.
Yeah.
But I should have realised that without all the buffs and the Triptych Whip and the competitive edge, she's just not gonna do the damage.
Yeah.
The Archon is fine. He's happy. He's doing exactly what I need him to. So yeah, that went well. I feel like there's a bit more in it now.
Start of the turn, the acolytes move. Anyway, I get a CP.
Nice.
Tactical Doctrine.
So I got to 1 as well.
Shift over to Tactical Doctrine just means I get +1 to hit and wound all characters.
The Archon and the Yncarne.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do here. Litanies, +2 to charge.
Yep.
Litany, and the rerolls the hit litany.
Loves it. Cool.
All right, let's get some shooting done. So the intercessors are going to shoot the Yncarne. So grenade launcher and bolt rifles.
Yep.
Hitting you on 2s, no rerolls.
Sounds good. Do I? Obviously not for this. I'm thinking I probably spend the CP for lightning fast on the Yncarne in general because it's going to take so much firepower here. Not for this
Okay,
roll because you'd already rolled it, but from here on out. Yep.
Wounding on 4s.
Cool. With strength 7 on the Vulcans.
No, because I got +1 to wound.
Gotcha.
So that's all of that at -2.
Cool.
And that's grenade at -1.
So they're all 4 up invulns.
Yep, the pink dice is D3.
Cool. So these are all damage 1, yeah?
Mm-hmm. 1,
fail
2.
And then the damage D3. Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I take 2 damage, down to 10 remaining.
I'm gonna get my aggressors to shoot.
Yep.
With their flamers. 2 flamers are going to go into your scourges.
Yep.
And the other one's going to go back into the witches.
Into the witches, no worries.
So we'll do the one for the witches first.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
Wounding you on 3s.
Absolutely.
3 go through it, -1.
So 6 up invulns at range. Nope.
1's
so
left. Okay, and then into the
Scourges.
scourges. So I'm going to put the chest cannons into the scourge. I'm going to put the grenades into the acolyte that can make it off the table.
Yep.
Next turn. And the heavy bolter and the flamer are going to go into the boat.
Sounds good.
So let's blow up an acolyte first.
Yeah.
All right, grenade, D6, 1, hitting on 3, hits,
Yep.
wounds on a 2, wounds, no save, he's dead.
Dead apple. Very nice.
It's very Imperium of me, isn't it? Chest cannons,
Yep,
the name I
this is
keep
the
forgetting, they
final
probably
scourge.
start with I.
Something like that, yeah.
On 3s,
Yep.
and strength 4, so I'm wounding on 3s.
Absolutely.
So 3 at AP 0, I think, actually.
Okay. It does. And this is where the Yncarne goes, I'm out, and jumps back here.
Great.
Doesn't want to take all the heat from everything over there.
Eradicate. The Eradicators are going to just try and take out your boat.
The Hornet?
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
cool. They're
double
-1.
shooting.
Yep, they're -1 to hit inbuilt.
So I'm hitting you on 4s,
Absolutely.
re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
1.
Yep. 2. Nice.
Wounding you on 3s.
Yep. Yep.
2 go through, -5.
Yep, they do not have an invuln, so go ahead and roll your damage.
D6.
Yep.
6, 7,
Yep.
8.
Explodes on a 6. No.
Ah.
Cool.
These snipers, because they can see
The Archon.
the Archon,
Sounds good.
they're going to pop their hits. So they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Sounds good.
Cool. And then they're going to be wounding you on 2s. 5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
Nice.
That's a mortal wound.
Yep. Which I just cop.
And then 2 2-up saves.
First one. Loves it. Loves it. Cool. So he is down to 4 wounds remaining.
One sniper can see your witch. The other 2 snipers are going to, it's going to go into the wave serpent. So
Sounds
the
good.
witch hitting on 2, re-rolling 1s,
Okay.
re-rolling 1s. Lovely.
Yep.
And then wounding you on a 3.
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame. Is it worth doing that? Because then I would at least get the extra, another point. I think that's worth a re-roll actually.
CP
For
roll.
my CP. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
AP.
But
it doesn't
minus
matter. It's a
2.
6 up invuln, which I failed. And actually, again, the
Flat 2
Yncarne
damage.
Yeah, the Yncarne might pop over there instead. So it means that next turn I'm very close to your chaplain.
Okay, and then the 2 shots into the wave serpent
Yep.
on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then they're wounding on 5s.
Yep. Cool.
1 goes through, -2 for 2 damage.
-2, so 5s anyway. Love it.
Love it. And then I'm going to get my captain to shoot his Corvidari bolt through the building into the Yncarne.
Cool.
On a 2.
Now is that shooting out of line of sight?
Yes,
So
it fires
so
through
you would be
walls.
hitting on 3s now.
Wounds.
AP?
-3 becomes -2.
Yeah, 4 up save regardless. Oop. I can't hit the dice tray. Love it.
Love it. Making a nice job on those saves. Good job.
Yep.
Lieutenant, who's also going to shoot the Yncarne
Cool.
from across the table now. So hitting on 2s. Cool.
Yep.
Wounding you on 4s.
Sounds good.
Ah. And they
you-
don't re-roll
and
ones for themselves.
You'd be hitting on 3s because I already used the strat for -1 to hit as well.
True, you did, but
It wouldn't have changed.
I've got a
anything.
+1 and a +1, so it would have
Yeah,
counted
yeah,
that anyway.
Many things I forgot about it.
Okay. And then so I am going to fight with the intercessors.
Yep, fair enough.
first. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Sounds good.
That went well.
Yeah.
Now when you on 4s with
So
all of
5s
these.
normally with a +1 down to 4. Ooh, that's not ideal though. Cool.
So 2 at AP 0, 2 at AP 3.
All right, so the 2 at AP 0 I'm saving on 3s, which I love, and the AP 3 I'm saving on 4s because of my 4 up invuln, which I love.
Well, it was worth an attempt.
Yep. So I think the thing I'll probably fight with next, the Archon has a good chance of just punking the Lieutenant.
Did we move the lieutenant down?
He's up here on the top floor,
Yeah.
but he's underneath. So he'll be hitting you on 2s
And
then
5s.
wounding you on 5s. Absolutely.
One miss.
Alrighty. The wounding on 5s with the Dustblade is weird. And nothing. Cool. All right, that's
Okay.
unfortunate.
All right, I'll fight with the Invicta next.
Yep, makes sense.
So, hitting on 3s
Yep.
and wounding you on 2s. Oh, still with him. -3,
I've only got the invuln against ranged weapons, so go straight through.
so 6.
Does 6. So I believe the Warwalker is probably the best melee profile out of these two things here. It's got legs, it can probably stomp on you.
Yep.
So 3s, then 4s. All right,
2 hits, 1 hit.
1 hit, and then 4s. 1 wound.
AP?
No AP, and it's just 1 damage. It's not a thing.
Oh,
Alright,
he
cool.
takes a whole wound.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'll get the aggressors to go next.
Yep. So 2 of them into the Wave Serpent, and 1 of them into
And 1
Walker.
into the Walker.
Cool.
So I'll do the one to the Walker first.
Yep.
So he on 4s.
Yep. Love it.
Everything.
Cool.
Winnie on 3s.
Yep.
Everything.
All right. 6s.
Yep.
These are 2 damage each, aren't they?
Yeah.
So 2
Fail.
of these survives.
Yep.
No.
Hey!
He did.
He's got 2 wounds left on the Warwalker. 9 of them into the other one.
On 4s, pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all. And 3s. Oh,
Less good.
that's, yeah. 6s. If I can do that again.
Oh,
try.
still only 2 damage.
Okay, so
Down
down
to
to 6. The Wave Serpent now has D3 attacks.
2.
2.
On
Hitting on
6.
6. Nope.
No.
And the Yncarne has its 6 attacks. It'll just throw its 6, 2s and 2s. Oop, sorry. Yep,
1 miss.
cool. And then 2s. All right,
2
so
miss.
4 of them saving on 6s.
Looking for a 6.
Hey, there you go.
Save 1, 3 die.
And your lieutenant can fight the Archon?
Yes. 2s.
Yep. Cool.
And then wounding you on 3s become 2s.
Yep.
Not rerolling for himself anymore. So 4.
The Flicker Field, Shadow Field, whatever it's called.
Hey! So he takes a wound.
Takes a wound, and then it's just a 4-up save.
Down to
What's the AP? Sorry?
AP 0.
Oh, so passes 2 and fails 1. He's down to 2 wounds left.
Nothing significant. I didn't get my secondary. And as far as major things go, I'm currently holding 1 Warpstone. And you're holding 0, so we'll see how we
Holding
go.
1.
So, top of the round. We're doing drawing for the cards. So, Dalton, what did you get?
I drew Deploy Teleport Homer, which essentially I now
Ugh.
have an action to do with any model in my army in your deployment zone, and then I score the objective. However, if it completes at the end of my next turn, my next command phase, if it's something in general, but at the end of my singular turn, if it's objective secured or infantry. Now, I think the only thing I can probably do that with is potentially Incubi, but
I'd like
then,
to- yeah,
then they're
I'd-
not chopping, and I want them to be chopping. So we'll see how that goes.
I have a choice here. I can either keep grinding them down or get no prisoners, which basically means from here on out, we keep a tally on this card. I've got to hit 30
Yep, of wounds dealt.
of wounds dead.
wounds-
wounds
wounds killed.
of things that were killed.
Yep.
So I can probably get that one easier than grind them down because you're definitely going to kill like 1, 2, 3 things in the next turn. So I'm going to switch to no prisoners.
So we both go up to a CP each.
We do.
Very nice. And I roll my Strands of Fate once again. I keep not using the saves because I'm just like, I'll hold it, I'll use it for something else, and then
Yeah.
nothing better ever comes up.
It's, you know, the bit of the potion you save for the boss in the video game.
Yep. Speaking of which, I'm going to take 2 saves.
Yep.
Because amazing, and then 2 wounds because I don't need an advance, and I can't save the 3rd wound. So in the psychic phase, the Yncarne is going to cast Shield of Innade for the 4-up invuln on these Wraith Blades. Now they're out, needing a 6. Only getting a 5.
Is that worth the command point?
I don't think so. The Wraiths are tough enough as they are. You haven't got a lot of AP left from the board.
It's true.
You got the Eradicators, but not a whole lot I can do with those anyway. And then the Yncarne is going to use. Now I said earlier it was Unbind Souls. That is the +1 to wound. It's actually called Ancestor's Grace, but it's still the same thing. And we'll make it with a 10.
Nice. So that's going on the.
The Incubi there, so
Yeah.
+1 to wound.
Doesn't have to be
against-
visible.
Doesn't have to be visible, just
Lovely.
a unit within 18. So over in shooting, I'll start with the Ravager into your Invictor Warsuit. It's got its 3 Dark Lances.
Yep.
Two of these going through should just kill it. So,
Yep. It's down a profile, -1 to hit as well.
Yep. So it is hitting you on 5s. But that's all right. So we're going to roll good dice. There you go.
2.
2 hits. Going to be wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Now, okay, I do have a CP, so I might reroll one of these. All right. First one wounds. Second one also wounds.
Nice.
These are all -4, so -3.
6s. No.
Okay. So it's 4.
So there's 5 left.
There's 5 wounds left. On a 3+. Down it goes. Hey, there we go.
Yep, that's Enough.
That's 5 wounds. Come on.
Does not
Okay.
explode.
The War Walker is going to put its 2 Bright Lances into the units in combat with. It's hitting on 4s because it's -1 because it's in combat. Nope. Wave Serpent, similar thing. 5s, 2 hits, wounding you on 4s, strength 5.
Yes.
All right, 1 wound, and this is -1, so nothing.
Saves
Loves
it.
it. Cool. And the 2 Bright Lances hitting you on 5s. Just
One.
the 1. I think I might use an auto wound here just to make sure it happens. So -4.
Does not save
Cool.
it.
So it kills that guy there. The Archon over here, in combat, is going to put his blast pistol.
Yep.
He's going to put it up to the head of the lieutenant and just blow it clean off. By rolling
If
a
that was
5
a
to
1,
hit,
that would have been
that
so
would have
good.
been so good.
Wounds on 2.
Wounds on a 2. Now, that said, this lieutenant doesn't need to die. This might actually be a CP reroll.
So you'll CP this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So it's -4, I believe. 'cause
So
it's
saving on a
melting
6.
down. Oh, there he goes. All right, he sticks around.
You're like, he's like, what now?
I think that moves me on to charges. Five attacks from the Archon into your guy. 2s and then 5s.
Okay.
Those are all
Good
hits.
start.
Yep.
I need a better finish though. Nope.
Not so great.
Okay.
Walker.
War Walker.
Do
3
it.
attacks.
Do it. Oh.
Those wouldn't hit. It's 4s to hit with it.
Tank.
The
It's on
tank,
6.
D3.
1.
Nope.
Misses. Okay.
All right. And then we'll do the Yncarne because I remember what its attacks are. 2s and 2s. And it's still 2 1s there. And then 2s to wound. All right, 3 wounds. These are all 6s to save. Ooh,
Ah,
nice.
not enough.
So these Wraith Blades have 3 attacks apiece and 2 additional because they have the swords. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
All right, 4 wounds. These are all -3. So
-2. So saving on 5s.
All right. So kills 1.
2 damage apiece.
1 damage each. And then I'll do the same thing over into the Gravis Armor stuff here. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep. 5s. Save
Oh.
1.
So, they
1's
don't-
left on 1 wound. The aggressor is going to put everything into the wraiths.
Cool.
So I'm hitting on 4s.
Yep. Oh,
1.
wow. Okay.
1. That would have been a horrible roll even if I was hitting on 3s or 2s.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
That's been a lot of that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my lieutenant
Yep. He's going to smack the Archon here.
on 2s.
Yep. All right.
On this.
Cool.
And wounding on 2s. 2 go through.
4 up saves. All right. 1 wound left. 1 wound left.
Before anything else happens, some acolytes are going to run off the table.
Yeah.
So 2 of them have gone off. We're both
We're
at
both at
minus
-10s.
10 for primary.
Probably the first 40k game in history to have a negative points at the end of it.
This one, on the other hand, is like, nah, y'all stupid.
Like, what are you guys doing? Go that way.
For the movement, I've spent 2 CP to allow my lieutenant to fall back, shoot and charge, which is a Raven Guard stratagem. So I've moved him back under a building. He's going to try and take out that Archon, and then at least I've got an extra body around. I've moved all the snipers around to be able to target Yncarne because... Not Yncarne, the Yncarne. The Yncarne because I need that dead. The Eliminator's advanced, and then the Captain moved down, so they'll still have the +1 to hit, so they'll still be hitting on 3s, but they'll get the rerolled 1s, and they now have 2 in range of the Yncarne.
Very nice.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Eradicators. I'm going to get them all to shoot the Yncarne.
Yep. I think this is where I spend my CP again on lightning fast.
Yep.
Because it does still again proc that -1, so you'll be hitting 4s.
4s.
Okay, it mattered once.
3 go through.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s goes to 2s.
Very nice. Okay.
2 go through.
So
these
these are 4-up saves. I'm going to roll the first one. Make it.
Nice.
Oh.
Could just use the dice.
I could use the dice or I could roll it. Go for the risk.
Go for the risk.
But I'm not. I'm going to use the dice, do the safe thing, pass the second one as well.
I'm just going to roll all the Eliminators all at once because they're all shooting the same target.
They're all going into the Yncarne, and 3 of them cannot kill it, so you may as well do all of them.
Yeah. So, 2s.
3s.
3s. No, with the plus, they're 2s normally.
Yep.
-1 +1 goes back to 2s.
Gotcha. Cool.
So 1 miss.
Yep.
I am wounding you on 5s, goes to 4s.
Cool.
5s and 6s are mortal wounds. I'm really hoping I get some of these this time. 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
But they all wound otherwise.
All right.
So 1 mortal wound and 5 saves at -2.
-2, so 4-ups regardless. These are all 1 damage each.
It would be 2, goes down to 1.
Right, it's 2 damage halved into 1.
Yep.
So I'm down to 9 wounds anyway. I take 2 more. I'll just roll that one. All right, so I'll take 3 more.
So
I'm down
4
to 6.
total. Lieutenant into the Archon.
If you only see one thing, shoot.
Hitting
one
on
thing.
2s. All of them.
Yep.
And wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Cool. -3 for all of those.
All right, so I think
2 damage apiece.
I can go straight through and kill them. Now, I could bring the Yncarne over here.
You could if you wanted to.
I think I almost want to, because I'm then closer to a lot of stuff that I want dead. They're coming up that way, and then the Yncarne can like be here, move up there again, go for that big charge.
All right, we'll get the
do
intercessors
well.
to shoot backwards then.
Yep.
Not so great.
Yep.
And 5s goes to 4s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. 1 goes through at AP2.
All right, so 4-ups. Nope, I take one.
So, charges. We'll go first with the aggressor.
Right.
All right, so I'm hitting you on 2s.
This is the aggressor into the...
Oh, sorry,
Yep.
so 4s. Man, the aggressors are not hitting well. And I'm wounding you on a 3. Wounds?
Yep. AP...
-3.
-3. 6s. Nope.
2 damage.
So 1 damage. The Warwalker. 3 attacks into the chaplain. What?
2 hits. 2 hits.
Okay. It is strength like 6.
So 3s.
Okay, 2 wounds. No AP though.
3s. Takes a wound.
Get him, kickbot.
Ow. All right, chaplain.
Yep. That's not great. Oh, right, he's hitting on 2s.
Yeah, he hits on 2s. 4, 5, 6, so
4s.
4s. Okay, go through.
AP a bunch.
AP 1 for 2 damage. Yep.
So I have a save here.
Yep. No.
No, he's definitely...
Does it explode? No.
Okay, it doesn't explode. I was wrong, another save. So,
Okay.
Come on, explode. Big 6. Hey!
No!
I think it's bad for everyone there.
It is.
I'm going to bring the Yncarne over here.
Well, as far as ends of turns go, no one has to do morale.
Yep.
I blow up a thing,
Yep.
and I haven't killed enough stuff to get no prisoners. Currently, we're still tying.
So we've drawn our secondaries again, which once again, because we've got ones that are remaining in play, we can either choose to keep or discard. I've picked up Storm Hostile Objective, which means I need to either control an objective marker that you held at the start of the turn. In this case, the only one that is this one here.
Yep. On top of the bridge.
Yep. Oh, no, sorry, you've got this one here.
Yeah. So you could get that.
Okay, so I can do that. Or, if you didn't hold any, I would need to control one in your deployment zone.
Yeah.
So I think what I'll do is I'll keep that one, and instead of deploy Teleport Homer, because I don't want to be doing actions, I want to be killing things.
So I got assassination,
Yep.
which would have been way better earlier. That being said, I can still score it if I can kill the Yncarne.
So for movement, the Ravager has popped out to be up here so it can see what it needs to be able to see, i.e. the Chaplain. The Wraithblade, stayed in combat because they're going to kill it. And I just, I'll get the movement out of it once this Chaplain is dead. The Yncarne just moved back over here.
Yep.
Now the objectives come up, like, all right, it needs to be here.
It's great because the Yncarne teleporting there did actually block me from tagging the Wave Serpent.
Exactly. Stop the Chaplain tagging the Wave Serpent, which was great. So the Wave Serpent has also moved over here to help contest the objective.
Yep.
So all the Yncarne needs to do is kill these Marines,
The
and then
Intercessors,
it holds the objective with the Wave Serpent. And it probably doesn't necessarily want to kill this lieutenant, so that when it piles in and consolidates, it can get back behind, obscuring from where the Eliminators are.
Yep.
Starting with the Ravager, 3 Dark Lances directly into the Chaplain,
Yep.
hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing. Hooray.
Cool. So I'll start with the Shuriken Cannons.
Yep.
Or the single Shuriken Cannon with 3 shots, hitting on 4s, because I'm bracketed.
Bummer.
Nothing at all. Cool. I'm not using these dice. I've got 2 Bright Lances, so I'm going to roll 1 to hit, and then I'm going to auto hit with the other.
Yep.
So I've got 2 auto hits.
Yep.
I'm going to roll 1 to wound on 3.
What's the strength?
Strength 8.
8, yeah, 3s.
3s. Yes. So I'm going to use the auto wound on the other one.
Okay.
So you've
So,
got two
have gone
4-up
through.
saves.
So,
Either one of these does kill it.
4 up.
All right, you
Saves
good?
it.
Don't do
4
it.
up.
Don't do it. Oh,
CP.
CP reroll. Hey! All right, he sticks around.
My man.
Cool. So I've just got a hit and a save left for Strands of Fate. The Yncarne is going to hit both of these guys with its swirling energies. So D6 on the Lieutenant
Yep.
for 5 hits. Wounding you on 3s with Strength 7.
AP.
I believe it's AP minus 2, 1 damage.
So 4s. He saves it.
Nice. Okay, and then D6 on the unit of Marines there.
2.
2. Wounding you on 3s. 1 wound, minus 2, 1 damage.
Saves it as well.
Loves it. Cool.
Okay, great, great.
All right. So I'm just going to go with the Yncarne into the guys there. So 2s, 2s, and then 6s.
Yep.
2s. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
that's real bad.
Spicy.
Then 2s. 2 of them.
6s. No.
Cool.
2 down.
All right.
And then you get to attack my aggressor. So I've got the intercessors.
So 2 of them.
2 go through. 1 at AP3, 1 at AP0.
All right. So AP3. Passes
Nice.
and fails.
Takes
it.
a wound.
Right, down to 4. Up
I get
to
a
1
CP.
So am I. Cool.
Some peeps run away.
Yes.
So your Ravager is closest to them now.
I think it.
Movement. All right, we're gonna try and get assassinate here.
All right.
So
Let's do it.
We've got snipers. The snipers can all see the
Yeah.
Yncarne.
I negative. Now they're going to be +1 to hit from anything.
No,
All right. I'm
they're just gonna be hitting on 3s.
1 CP, -1 to hit.
Yeah, so 3s.
Lovely.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Right. Mattered
Got 2.
twice. Cool.
Wounding on 5s.
Back to 5s now, because none of that tactical doctrine anymore.
A mortal wound You've got 2 saves here at your 4+.
Make one fail, one. Left
Sergeant with the
Shoot.
X Tenebris to shoot.
Absolutely.
The hitting on 3s goes to 2s, goes back to 3s
Yep.
because of the gun.
Yep.
2 hits.
Yep.
1 wound. AP2, so 4 up invuln.
Come on. He loves it.
Nice. I'm going to get the captain to go next.
Yep.
Corvidari bolt.
Get in
Not
there.
that it matters, but
Yep.
hits
All right.
on a 5.
Yes,
Wounds. Invuln save.
4 up save, and this is 2 damage.
2 is 3 damage, goes down to 2.
Ooh. So if I fail this, it's
Yes.
dead. Still got the eradicators there too. I've got it, it's fine. No, he's not fine! He's not fine! Down it goes.
6
6
shots.
Very nice.
On 3s, rerolling 1s.
Cool. Rerolling ones, very nice.
Nice job.
Cool.
Wounding on
wound.
3s.
4s.
4s? Oh yeah,
7
because
shield.
trans hitman. So
Yep.
4s. 1, 2.
Yep.
At -4.
Alright. So 5 up invuln save. Passes. And then I'm going to pass the other one.
Charge ace. You get to attack first. No, I get to attack first. Yeah.
You're the charging
So I'm going
player,
to start
so
with the
you start
captain.
first.
So he's hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Cool.
Very nice.
He's wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Less good.
That's, yeah.
81.
4 ups. Love it.
Cool. Good job.
Cool. All right. So then the wave servant.
Wave servant.
It's going to hit your lieutenant.
Yep.
D3 attacks. 1, 6. Hey!
Hey!
I
3.
3. Whoop. I've sent that one, sorry.
Oh, okay.
What's happening there? Cool.
All right, so lieutenant,
5
forward
wounds left
5,
on the wave
head
circle.
combat blades, yep. So, 2s
Very nice.
and 5s.
Potentially 1.
1.
Hey.
1 at AP1.
4s.
No.
Nope. So down to 4 wounds remaining.
So, Eradicators.
Yep.
On 3s
Yep.
and 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Very nice.
5 of them go through at AP1. Wait. Yeah, 5 at AP1.
All right. So 5 4 ups.
They might kill it. 2 damage.
Down to 2 left. Then the incubi. So yeah, hitting on 2s, and then they are strength 5, so 3s to wound. So 3, strength 3 plus 2. Alrighty. Ooh, more 1s than I wanted to see there.
Yep.
And then 3s to wound. And these are all, I believe, -3 2 damage, but I'll double check that one.
He's got a 4 up invuln anyway.
Oh, yep. They all wound. He's a very, very dead captain.
He's a very, very, very dead captain.
Cool. Interesting. Killing the Yncarne is very nice.
Yes.
That said, I've got a plan here, which is for these guys to hoof it that way and grab 2 bodies, because that's 10 points apiece.
Yep.
I have drawn no prisoners, which I basically can't score. So I'm going to keep my old Storm hostile objectives.
I got a tempting target.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Dalton identifies 1 objective in no man's land. It's achieved if I get it.
There's only 2 of them.
Yes.
And you've got both of them.
Yes, so which one?
Ugh. So I think I could probably, I could probably deal with the Eradicators. I'm going to say this one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have some acolytes running away. Which again,
Yep.
he turns around and runs into the middle of the table.
Yep.
One of these guys, I'm going to go to your doom. He runs off the table. We both get -5 points on primary.
So we're only, there's a 5-point difference in it.
Yes, I am up 5 points.
Cool. So if I can grab a couple of acolytes and like pop your chaplain, we're good. Over into shooting, I'm going to start with the Ravager into your chaplain.
Yep.
Just 3 shots straight in. 2 hits. I'm hitting on 4s. Threes to wound.
3s to wound.
Ooh, I can't use those. 1 wound.
1 wound.
4 up invuln. You can't do it again. There we go.
Hey!
Cool. All right. And then I'll put the Wave Serpent into the Eradicators.
Yep.
So the 2 Bright Lancers.
6s?
Yep, nothing. And then the Shuriken Cannons.
1.
And a wound. With -2, so actually
Yep,
minus
they're
3.
good.
So
-3 because -2, so saving on 5. So 1 takes
2 damage. So I'll just start with the Incubi because I'm thinking about them. 2s.
Nice.
6s are AP4 instead of AP3 because of Blade Artists.
Not 3 damage?
No, because the Clavex is dead.
Ah, okay.
So 1 at AP4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -3.
Okay, so 6 up.
Yep. Love it.
He
Cool.
makes it. And then 5 up.
Yep. Okay. 3s, and then wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Cool. Ooh. Oh no, he's definitely.
He's only got 1 wound. I thought he made it for a second.
For a minute there, I'm like, oh my god.
Even with a reroll, no, he didn't make
Yeah.
it.
In
Behind
the Wave
it.
Serpent, yes. It won't kill anything. Into your Eradicator. It does
Hits.
Pops him out of there. It's combat.
Okay.
I do score my secondary, Storm Hostile Objective, because I took this one off you.
Yes, you did.
And hopefully it makes
Which
your
is
secondary.
like it, basically.
Because that's the one you want to get as
Yeah.
well. So that's why I'm like, if I do that, I can try and trade that
Yeah.
up
So you
there.
get, was it?
5 points.
What's it called?
Storm Hostile Objective.
Okay, so we're equal on secondaries.
And I am holding 2 very living dudes.
2 CP.
Yep.
To have my MLF talent is going to fall back.
Yep.
I could snipe the heck out of that squad. For every failed save,
I can
it
then
might
roll a dice
kill
and roll
one.
one. It could kill one.
And it could kill one of them.
Yeah.
So I think that might be worth it.
Just make me roll those dice.
Yeah.
Because this is the last turn of the game. I can't play after this.
So I'm going to get the Intercessor squad.
Yep.
To use the grenade launcher.
Yep. On the
And a
Wave Serpent.
grenade.
On the Wave Serpent.
On the Wave Serpent.
It's a crack grenade and a grenade launcher.
Yeah, which is a crack grenade as well. 2
Very nice.
crack grenades.
Yep. 1 hit, 1 miss. Serpent shield. I think it's toughness 7 or something anyway.
Wounds. AP1.
So 4+. Oop. Oh,
Yeah.
Again, nice.
Okay, we're going to snipe the heck out of
Right.
your...
1 CP
Rates.
from. So they're currently hitting on 2s with no bonuses.
They hit on 2s, yeah.
Right.
So it becomes hitting on 3s.
So 1 CP, lightning fast reactions.
Yep.
So -1 to hit.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh yeah.
Save
Okay.
you 1 hit's worth.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Toughness was 6, yeah?
Toughness 6.
So I'm winning on 5s.
Yep.
6 is Stormwater wounds.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The lieutenant is going to shoot.
Yep. So that's your
Over
2 CP for
Fall back,
shoot and charge.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
1 hit. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits.
no, because he's got +1. So it's so it's
Yeah,
still
2 hits. Yep.
And then wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Ah,
Ooh.
shame. Oh well.
It's kind of poetic. I think I whiffed all my turn 1 and turn 5, same thing. Chaplain can probably put
My
some
chaplain
bolt
can
guns.
shoot them,
He's a
actually.
bike and he didn't move, so he gets the
Yeah,
double
rapid
shooting
fire at full.
stuff,
So
yeah.
heck, here we go.
This is what it's about.
3s, 4s,
4s.
man,
All right. 5s.
5s.
Oh.
No. Oh well.
Toughness
Okay.
6 wraiths.
Charge it.
The Incubi's Tormentors. I'm
Which
going to
one
select
goes last?
your lieutenant
Okay.
and then roll bigger than a 9, and he'll
Yep.
fight last. Nope.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, paired combat played, AP1. He's hitting on a 2.
Yep.
He's wounding on a 3.
Very nice. I don't have CP for anything, so I'm just going to cop it. 3s to wound. Very nice.
5 at AP1.
All right, so 4 pluses.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got 4 of them left,
Yep.
so I need to make 2 of these for one of them to stick around. I make 4 of them.
Wow.
Good job.
All right.
Still, you lose 1, and that's what I wanted.
So the 3 that are remaining are just going to put everything straight into your Marine. Wait.
Yep.
But I could,
That was a really, really good save.
but I could kill the Lieutenant.
You could. Just for bragging points, really.
I've been trying to all game.
He's an entirely custom model.
He killed the Archon.
Yep.
So are they. Oh, no, they're not. They're the Incubi. The Cabalites are custom. But he killed the Archon. He killed the Cabalites.
Just on principle.
The Incubi, on principle,
Yep.
they're out for revenge. So one of them, the one holding the objective, he's going to fight your Lieutenant.
Nice.
So the one's into the Marines. It'll be 2s
You know
and
what
3s.
this is? This is because he took a melter gun to the face and didn't die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. So 2s and 3s in the Marines.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's a lot. That's more 2s than I want.
Oh.
Okay.
3 1s, okay. And 3s?
And 3s. Oh, only the 1.
One. Saving on a AP2 becomes AP1?
AP3 becomes AP2.
So saving on a 5.
Yep. Oh,
So that's a dead Marine.
a dead Marine. And yes, I should be attacking the Marines.
But this is
The
more
pride
fun.
of the Archon. Get him.
Oh.
2 hits.
Oh, you're hitting on 2s, yep.
Yep.
And 3s.
And then 3s. 1, but this is -4 because it's Blade Artists.
6 up.
6 up. Don't do it. Oh!
I need to name him.
He needs
needs
like
a name
he needs
now.
a badass name.
Archon Slayer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
Get in there.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
It's time for me to whiff.
All right. Wounding on 3s.
Win on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
We're on the 1. Very nice.
AP4.
AP4.
I'm in the Assault Doctrine, and it's a Power Sword.
Kills 2 Incubi.
I believe it is. So, I get that secondary attempting target.
Very nice. So you're up 5 on secondaries.
I am up 5 on secondaries.
Primaries.
I have
2
10
dead
here.
acolytes.
You have 2 alive
Acolytes.
at 10. 10 for me, 15 on my secondaries, but -5 on the primary. Dalton got 10 on his secondaries, but +5 on the primary. So he's actually ahead by 5 points with 15 compared to my 10. So
It was a very close,
good job,
very,
man.
very low scoring
That could have
game.
gone. That could have gone either way. Otherwise, guys, if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. We'd love to have a comment or a chat if you enjoyed the game. Check the show notes as well. We'll put up the rules for this. I'd love to see if you guys actually played this one yourself and how that goes. You can always change it up. It's like Necron getting old technology or something like that. So, yeah. Otherwise, again, thank you to our Patreons. You guys really help the show happen. We've got some new tiers coming soon. Thank you as well to GameMat.eu and thank you as well to Gap Games. Please check the affiliate link. You guys help us out by making a purchase, get cool Warhammer for yourself. Otherwise, also Risky Rollers. Check them out in the show notes. They do great stuff. We've had a great time. Thank you, Dalton.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me on. It's fantastic to film with you guys and play such an epic game. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it'd be great if you guys came and checked us out. We do battle reports and things on the channel, but we also run a club down here in Melbourne and run events throughout the year. We've had 3 so far this year with another one on the horizon, and we're looking at running between 8 and 12 next year. So we'll have all those going on. So yeah, it's really great. Thank you guys for having me on.
You're
If you guys
welcome.
haven't hit that subscribe button down below for Legends and Lore, do it. These guys are amazing. They do some great stuff.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, we hope you've all had an amazing time, and otherwise we'll see you next Monday for some more Monday Night War.